Go.
Hey everyone, so I'm just with Miles here and we are in Farnborough looking at the social media monetisation events. So Miles, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, hey, I'm Miles Statham Grant, known affectionately as the UK's #1 high performance coach. I didn't say it, they did. I do events on behalf of Tony Robbins. I work with brands like Champneys, Easy Gym. I've had clients at X Factor, movies such as The Matrix. And a lot of that has been down to learning about social media and what works and what doesn't. So.
Yeah, brilliant. So what's the one key takeaway with social media that you think my audience who are entrepreneurs need to know?
I think it's about recognising that social media is really a recipe.
Yeah.
So you think about a recipe,
Okay.
it has ingredients and a sequence in which to mix, right?
Yes.
So really, social media has a recipe, and most people just don't know the recipe.
Yeah.
And they don't know the order and the sequence in which to mix the ingredients of social media.
I see.
So they're maybe perhaps posting and hoping and wondering why that's not working.
Yeah.
And they're wondering why there's other people on social media that it is working for.
Okay.
So really, it's about learning the recipe.
So that are they trying to find their own recipe for their own tailored to their individuals and their business?
No, there is actually there's one recipe.
Okay.
Kind of like learning to drive, right?
Okay,
Learning
yeah.
to drive is one way to do it.
Yes.
And you just need an instructor to teach you. So
I
that's
see.
what we mean by social media. So everybody just needs to know the recipe.
Yes.
And then their business, they apply that recipe to their business.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And obviously with AI, how is that affecting social media today? And where do you see kind of AI affecting social media in the next 5 to 10 years?
I think what AI is doing, Cindy, is making people trust a lot less.
Okay.
I think what's happening is there's a lot less trust. You're seeing human beings AIing themselves.
Yes.
Which sounds a bit weird, right? But what they're doing is they're AIing themselves.
Yeah.
And what that means is people now don't know whether it's a real person or a human or an AI.
No,
So the challenge we've got is there's too many people AIing themselves. So what that means is you've got to recognise that people buy people. So the key thing that people want to do is actually use AI in terms of like ChatGPT and what to say and all that stuff. But when it comes to standing out on social media, biggest factor is you having the courage to learn how to speak to the camera and communicate like a real human being so that people get to know who you are without you physically being there.
Okay.
So for me, the advantage right now is less AI, more you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last question is kind of how can people find you and what things do you offer?
I mean, I'm on most of the social platforms,
Perfect.
the ones that the old people are on. Forgive me, I'm old, I'm 42. Instagram, the Miles Grant. LinkedIn,
Perfect.
the Miles Grant. Facebook, the Miles Grant. So,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And just one last one. If people want to aspire to be like you, work for people like Tony Robbins and Matrix and everything like that, how would they get there?
Build your brand.
Okay.
Got to build your brand.
Yeah.
People need to know who you are, what you're about, what you stand for. They need to know your values, your beliefs.
Yeah.
They need to know when they hear things come out of your mouth that it's congruent, that it's aligned, that it sounds like you walk the walk, you don't just talk the talk.
Yeah, brilliant.
Build your brand,
Yeah. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
your time today. And if you guys want to find him on social media, then I'll tag him below and then I'll put details of his is it programs that you do? Yeah, below as well in the description. So
Right.
thank you.
Bye, everyone.